Nagabenta ki khubor baman kasni pet but subscribe ya u antor news. Khublai phi baroh kini gilong ki khubor bam ta kasni. Menteri Rangba ka jela ukonrat ki sangma ulo ong bakimat ki badrit ki dei ki bala ban pinben Henry kamlong pat ka bala ban shima blut baroh ne blanket amnesty ya ka kynhun kieng atiar Hynniewtrep National Liberation Council HNLC. Habai keren bagi dong thok khubor ukonrat ka sangma ulo ong baka sorkar jela kala shimkia baka sorkar pdeng ha ka biadei baki mat jingdawa jong ka HNLC. Ngilai keren baka sorkar India bat ngila dep ru ban keren da ka basyai bahadu katnu ka kerdan ka bangila ban net bat ya kani la dep ban pentip sya ka HNLC bat ki dekhot la bun sin ning ba ka sorkar pdeng bat na ka sorkar jela. Kumta ki don katu kat ne ki benta ki bahak ban bot habaro ki jingya kren ya kabalaya don benta lang da ka sorkar India bar kumta ngila bot ya ki kendon jing betha badi ketika kam la yat kat kum ki kendon badi ban yat ong Menteri Rangba. Kumta ngim shim la yat lan na kam trei kam bat halor ka ne ngila kdo ba kinu ki kam sniu ki barit ki baladon ne ki mat ki barit ki badon ngila pinbet ya ki henry ya kinu ki kam runar ki baladon bat ya kabala le hagi snem ki balalen ya kita ki bentangi haban khmi bha ong ukonrat bat kabenram kamlong kabaya hapan shuong ban shuma blut ya baro ki kam runar ngingin ai ne ngingin pet kat kum ka jinglong ki jingjia ya kabaha ban khmi bha. Menteri Rangba ulo ong ke sorkar India ba ke sorkar jela kila dep kren ba ki kloi banya kren halor ki te kimat ban pinmi e ka jingtho ban map ya baro ki kam sniu kan ya persha bat long khongpong na kerukam trekam kabala bot de ke sorkar India bat sorkar Meghalaya habangi let banya kren halor ka te. Dang menta usnem ke HNLC kala wengno eladi na ka jingya kren yasuk da ka ba kenok ba ka sorkar kala pulam Hagaban shimkiai ki sandli ki mat jingdawa ki bakongsan kaba kentup ban map no ya baro ki kamsniu ki blale da ki nong ya lambar ki dekhot jong ka seng. Hagabi adai baka jingdawa pisa ka seng HNLC na ki nong shong ka jila u konrad ulaong ki kamsniu da kaba shupha message ne ka WhatsApp ngamtip. Haganu ka dur pin batai ya ka jingpha ya ka message na ka WhatsApp kum ka jing trekam. Kalong ka basuk hakini kisngi ban pha eki message na ka WhatsApp henry ngidang tray hakata ka linti ban wat eki lat ki linti ban kem bat kumju ban pendu no ya ka te. Ngidang ya tray lang bat ki bor pulin ngam kwa ban kran e than ya ka e bat ngila dam ban yo shu ya ki jingtip ling ba ki kam sintiat bat ban yo ra ru ya ki katu kan ne ki briu bat kane kan yai beteng. Ngilai ya keren ya kene ka jingya lang kene ka sngi bat ngara batha ya ka DG bat ikiwe ban pen klan bat ban ne bha khnang ba onna ban pen sa nge ya ka jingda wa pisa kelum na ki nong shong ka jela ula ong. Ha ka bayade ba ka jingya trekam kishnat sleeper cell jong ka HNLC ya ka balayo kemno da ki pulit Menteri Rangba ula ong ka kintin sleeper cell ka long ka ba klan bha ban pendon kam na ka benta yanu ki bam ju trekam henry haba kila syara bat la batha ba kin nong ki ba trekam biang. Kam da day e baki day kita ki he ha ka sleeper cell henry kila don pat ki rushimet ya ka bakila yo thingkhat ya ka pisa bala batha e ki bane ya kinu ki kam bat ngi kam ya ki baki day ki sleeper cell ula ong. Ngila nang pen klan bat pen bha habaro ki liang ya ka cyber cell bat ngin penti kena bangin pelut bon ya ka jingbha tingka kumta ngidang pet ngor bha halor ki e baro bat kane ka day ka daw bangla ban kem ya kitu ki briu kat tu kat ni ki rushimet bat ngim shim lakhen sting pat bat ngin omle sting hero manla kanu ka mat kadai ka bangla shim khya bha dangi baro bat ngingin sa examen ya kani bat ngin pentikna ba manna ka sunjam ka bangi shim ha kanu ka kedan ka bala pendon kam da kinong yalam ba pher ka HNLC ba penya chakmat iki kam ba pher ling ba ka kam jongki ngidang pen ngor bha.
These are, as I said, issues that we are speaking with Government of India also, and we've made it very clear as to what level we can go to, and this has been communicated to the HNLC and members multiple times, and this has been communicated through Government of India as well as through the state government. So there are certain procedures and systems that are followed in all the talks that the Government of India is involved in. Hence we are following the same protocol. And the same process is being followed. So therefore, we are not deviating from those processes. So based on that, we have mentioned that any kind of minor crimes that are there, or kind of minor issues that are there, we can resolve those. But any kind of heinous crime that is there, any heinous, things that were committed in the past, those areas we have to look at. And so therefore it's not possible that I just say that it's a blanket amnesty we will give to, or we can give. It's case to case basis. It has to be looked into. But Government of India and both Meghalaya government have said that we are ready to discuss all these matters. But giving a statement that general amnesty will be given is going against the and deviating from the normal process that's followed by Government of India and by mainly Government of India and when Government of Meghalaya when we go for talks like this. SPs and the DCs regularly. So sometimes we have it annually, sometimes we have it once in 6 months. But the idea is to bring the SPs and the DCs separately, but the SPs conference and the DCs conference, and share different kind of issues, concerns that are there, give suggestions on how we can improve things, and through that we're able to improve the overall security and overall policing at the grassroots level. In the last conference, in fact, the suggestion came that there's a huge problem because they're not able to improve the infrastructures in the police stations and the different outposts, and hence they need some kind of a mechanism to address that issue. So based on that, the entire proposal to create an engineering wing in the police department came up, and then the police infrastructure fund was created, and now the SPs are able to conduct and do the small repairs and improvement of the infrastructures within their districts in a much faster manner. Earlier, just imagine to buy a small AC, the particular SP would have to take the approval from headquarters, would have to take the approval then from the secretariat, the police department, then would have to go forward and take the approval from planning, so on and so forth. So it was very tedious affair. So these kind of things came up in the police conference, and based on that suggestion, as I said, we took the steps to create the engineering wing for police, and now the funds are available with the SPs, and the repairs and construction work now, the smaller scale is happening at the SP level. So these conferences are meant to overall improve the system. A lot of concerns and issues that are there about law and order were discussed, which are confidential in nature, so I will abstain from mentioning the issues that were raised. But idea being that the SPs should meet, we should hear them, we should discuss with them, and take suggestions on how we can improve the overall law and order and the policing in the state.
So what's
Directorate and all the necessary equipments are also being brought in. The new law requires the forensic part to be very, very up to date, and hence all the necessary steps that are required to make sure that we are able to deliver will be taken. For example, the forensic labs will be put up, the mobile labs will be put up in all the districts as we move along, and required manpower, required infrastructure. So all these things will be set up, and as I said, the first step was by creating the directorate, which we've already done last year, and we'll continue to strengthen it.
Sir, DNA.
All these things are being created now so that we are able to do this. I don't know about the specific test that you're mentioning right now, but many equipments have already been procured. Like for example, for the drugs, earlier we had to send the sample of the drugs to different parts of the country, which sometimes took 6 months, 7 months for the reports to come. And in the police conference, in fact, the SPs had suggested that we should have our own machines in the state, and which is what we did. So today now, for any drug related case, the drugs that are seized, they no longer have to be sent anywhere. It is tested within the state. We get the report within days, if not weeks, and the necessary then charge sheet can be filed on time, and a conviction can be done on time. So like that, many such labs and forensic equipments are already procured, and whatever is required in the future to be done, we will ensure that we invest in it.
Sir,
Government, strong word. It's just another very technically high word for somebody who's not active and just but then were picked up and were then asked to be active again. So it's not really that they are hi-fi sleeper cell, but there are some individuals who sometimes are in terms of say money, are given money and they're asked to do certain activities, and then we term them as sleeper cells. So I would refrain from using those words, but they're individuals who are in one way or the other related, connected with different organizations. But as I said, we are improving our overall cyber cell, and We're ensuring that we invest in that a lot. And therefore, we're keeping close watch on everything. And that's the reason why we've been able to nab these certain individuals that are there. But yes, we will not be taking it easy. We are not going to take it lightly. Every single issue, threat is is treated very, very seriously by us, and we will examine this and will ensure that we take every step to ensure that this does not pose a very, very serious problem. But as I said, that these are individuals at different levels who are used by different leaders and organizations of HNLC and other mainly of HNLC, who then carry out different activities through them. So we're keeping a watch on that, and we will not take it lightly.
But we have seen,
watch over it.
the illegal activities by HNLC is increasing after its decision to pull out from the peace talks. So
Yes, so as I said, there are the activities means basically sending a WhatsApp message. So I don't know how will you define the sending of WhatsApp messages as an activity. It's very easy in these days to send WhatsApp messages. You simply have to download a VPN application like Atlas or something, and you can mask it. But then we are working towards finding out ways to nab that also, and how we can overcome that. And we are already working with different police organizations. I don't want to talk too much about it, but because of that only, we are now succeeding in really getting more intel and picking up certain people. And this will continue. We have taken, in fact, note of this today in the meeting, and I've asked the DG and others to improve and invest in this aspect so that we are able to stop this kind of extortion notes coming in randomly to the citizens of our state.